So, doing a little bit of exploring. I'm actually in Porto right now, and I've been to Porto maybe 3 times already. I've explored pretty much all I wanted to explore. I do have some pretty good friends up here, so I did come up here to see them, but I wanted to check out another place. So, today I'm catching the train and headed to Coimbra. Let's do it. So, just made it to Coimbra. Let's check out and see what this place is about. Let's get it. It's pretty charming. Old church, massive square. Yes. Guess we'll head to the university. Check it out. This particular Korean restaurant seems to be quite popular.
Yeah, there's consent.
Everyone seems to be in line. It's a cool little plaza. Even the artwork up here. Another church. It'd be a pretty cool restaurant spot. We have a bridge heads over to the other side of Coimbra. But the architecture here is very, very nice. Very, very cool. All right, let's keep moseying on. Ooh, shit. Welcome to Coimbra. You gotta head up this hill. You see back on that side, across the river, that entire side like it's built up as well. And they have renovation here. So, the GPS is telling me to go up here. And these steps are not little. Jesus. Oh, I see you at the top. This is a cool little courtyard, but I'm out of breath. These heels are kicking my ass. But you gotta carry on. So I've made it to Coimbra University. And it is gorgeous. I'm at one of the main square where I'm kind of in the middle of everything. So you have the library, and which I'll turn around, and then through those gates over there you have the Baroque library. But you gotta get a view of where I'm at. It is gorgeous. It's a little windy, which is needed because it's hot. But the faculty there. But it is quite cool. So I head over to the Baroque library, which is the one I really want to see, just to have a quick look and see where the day takes me. So here we are at the Baroque library, and they have a massive plaza here as well. But have a look at this beauty. And you can see the plaza completely wraps all the way around. So that's a 360 view. You even have over here like a little barrier where you can overlook the river. But man, this is some cool shit. It's a bit of a hike, so I'll skip to that part. So if you want to buy anything, and you want to have access to anything in the main library and the palace and all that stuff, you have to come here to the ticket office. So I'm gonna go here, get some tickets, and check out some of this stuff. Hopefully it's not too expensive. Well, I just found out from the ticket office that the library, the local library, is completely sold out today. So I guess I won't be seeing that. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I'm still deciding if I'm going to catch the train or not, but I kind of threw a little monkey wrench into my plans. So I'll just tour the campus a little bit more and see what else there is to see without me having to pay. And see how things go. I may end up buying a ticket tomorrow, but well, let's figure it out. Let's go. So this building, I guess now behind me, is the Department of Mathematics. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see this. And then on the other side, I have some stuff written in Latin, but I don't speak Latin. If you guys know what it says, let me know. Very cool building. All right. Guess I'll cross the street. A little bit of jaywalking. We have this massive square here. It's a massive statue. But it actually seems to align the main square. So now you can't even see the door anymore. And there's some more town back over there on that side. Oh, that building looks actually pretty cool. I wonder what it is, like a huge fort. But this is what I was talking about. I don't know if you can see the dimension. Tried to make it, but it is quite intriguing. It looks old. It's older than the mother. So this appears to be like the student hub. This is a cool building.
Passamos, já nem nos cumprimentamos, já nem conhecemos as pessoas.
Oh yeah. This is like the student hub. Wow, this university was created in 1290. Holy moly. I'm so intrigued to kind of go in here and pretend like I'm a student, but I'm old as shit now, so I won't pass as a student anymore. Maybe 10 years ago I could have got in here. But let me mosey on outside. Oh, I'll go check out the Botanical Garden. Seems like a lot of the buildings are closing now. And go from there. Let's do it. I'm actually gonna cross the street. Up. These old bones. And this is what I was saying about those huge industrial buildings. They stand the test of time. And another world war. Ah, but this is cool. Have a view of the river and the bridge over there. And this seems to be a little lookout point. Oh, this is the garden. Oh, okay. Oh, gee, look at this. Yow. Okay. The garden it is. We'll have a sneak peek over here. And then we'll go down. But this garden seems quite big. Oh, this is the glass house. And you have all these bamboo and the trails down below. I love the way bamboo sounds blowing in the wind. A little pond over here. And the massive glass house. It appears that it's closed as well. So you can kind of have a look in here and see all the wonderful plants, bromeliads, and that's what I see for now. And they have like little pots. Oh, this is dope. This is some sexy stuff. You have a little staircase that goes up, like a little atrium. You have like some gigantic lily pads. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm such a law-abiding citizen. Oh, geez, and they have this massive garden over here too. Damn.
Oh, this is cool. Now this is a garden. Holy moly. Gigantic tree, banging tree. These roots. Oh man, this reminds me of Hawaii. Wow, this is cool. All right, well, I'll make a circle around the glass house and go from there. Oh, so those gigantic lily pads. This is the tropical greenhouse. Now you can see that sign. But this is cool. You see those gigantic lily pads. Oh, they have Venus flytraps too. Oh, they have palm trees in Coimbra. I would have never guessed that. This old juniper. It looks old, super old. Like one of the largest ones I've seen in a long time. Then you have this stairwell going up here. And maybe an aqueduct, an old aqueduct. This is some cool stuff. All right, we're gonna head down here, but I'll speed the camera up so we can get a mosey on. So we made it to the ground portion of the garden, and let's have a look around. Oh, what is that? Anyone knows what this is? I've never seen this before. There's another one. You guys from Portugal, let me know. And then they're like fuzzy like that. Interesting. And if you know me, I'm always going off the beaten path. That's just how I do it. Never a follower. And this was this pond that I was talking about. Yeah, it looks pretty filthy. I do see some lizards over there. You guys probably won't be able to see it, but and there's a little spot over here. I don't know what it is, but not interested. But coming down here looks pretty interesting. Oh, now this is cool. Look at all this bamboo. Wow. This reminds me of which island? Maui. When you're driving through the road to Hana. Oh, here we go. So this is what I saw people inside. But this is really interesting. So you guys have to be careful. Don't damage the plants. Luckily, I'm like a goat. Oh, yeah. Now this is cool. Oh, there's a statue over here. Oh, but it's like a gigantic. Oh, I didn't even see this, but it's like a little pond system. And then this gigantic rock wall with all these like bromeliads and ferns and everything growing on the wall. And you can hear like the little waterfall. It's manufactured, but it's cool. So give a sense of relaxation and calm. And then back over this way. Oh, these are from Japan. Kuyamaki. And that's that statue. And this is nothing. Can't go that way. So I must return forthwith I came it. This way. And things are good enough. I don't need to go around that way. All right. Let's get out of here. So I ended up leaving that little garden place. And now I'm in amongst the bamboo, which is so cool. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's so cool. So cool. This is like the most evasive plant on the planet. But it is cool. And a bunch of people end up defacing it and writing love letters and professing their love for one another. But you can see it, hell, even deep up in there. So someone crawled way back here and etched their name or their initials on the bamboo. But let's go down. What I will say is that this is a massive park, and I'm not gonna spend hours in here. I'm an old man. I get hungry very easily, and I'm used to eating dinner at 6:37. It is 6:12, so by the time I get out of here, find something to eat, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm old. It is what it is. But you guys can see there's like an orchard or something in here. This wraps around this way, and then you can go back up. But needless to say, I think I need to go up to get back to the hotel room for the Airbnb. So I don't know which way to go. Well, we'll go down because I did coming up to go up to the University of Coimbra. So we'll go down. Fingers crossed. So I end up crossing the street. I came from this way, which is where the gardens were, over on that side. And over here you have a park that's kind of near the river. So I figured I'd go over here and check it out. They have nice little benches and seating, and some people just sitting on the benches. It's a little windy over here too, but luckily the temperature hasn't dropped enough for me to complain about it. Because earlier it was, I wouldn't say significantly noticeable, or more noticeable than in being in Porto, but yeah, it was hotter for sure. To the point where I had on jeans earlier and now I have on shorts. So it is what it is. But oh wow, there's like a little running area along the water. The park here. The waterfront restaurant here. And I apologize for the wind, but nothing I can do about it. All right. So yeah, that restaurant looks dope. It's a little far from my Airbnb, so I won't check it out, but I have to look at the reviews. Oh, and this is cool. So we're out on some deck. We have the river here. We have some people out, what is that called? Kite surfing? And you have like a little boardwalk over here to get to the other side. You can see you have this entire side on this side that's built up. Yeah, but this is a nice park along the water. You have the houses and stuff. But it is very, very charming. I'm truly surprised. I did not think I would like Coimbra so much, but I do. It's, I don't know, I'm kind of impartial to university towns to begin with. I grew up in a university town in Gainesville, Florida, so I'm kind of impartial to it. So anytime I see a lovely, well-manicured university town, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And I always like being around intellectuals, so I guess it's just the lawyer in me. But yeah, you can see the guys over there kite surfing. Look, they're using a foil too. Oh shit, I'm getting wet. Wow, that thing over here, I'm getting wet from way over there. All right, well, we'll walk this way and I'll head back towards the Airbnb so I can get some food. And once again, hopefully I can edit out a lot of this wind and go from there. But this is beautiful, beautiful park. And fuck, I'm getting wet. All right, see you guys in a bit. I don't know if you guys can see the wind is blowing that fountain, or the water from that fountain, and this is getting me wet. Shit. And you guys can see the height of the city. So, you know, I was way up there where the university is, and it was definitely a hike. Definitely a hike. And they even have cruises up and down the river. You see it heads all the way back that way. And that's that bridge. I actually crossed this coming in. But it's a beautiful park. Beautiful, beautiful park. These old buildings with stuff growing out of the side, off of the main strip. Man, cigarette smoke just kills me here.
On va manger, mais tu vas me manger là. C'est carré là.
Cool little street. I have to stop and check Google and find some good place to eat. But it seems like it goes all the way back up this street here. The street here.
Okay, we are in Lisbon.
Look at this. It's like I'm in a Harry Potter movie. Oh. Oh wow, look at this street. Definitely reminds me of the streets in Porto. Look at that. That's wild.
So I'm back at the Airbnb, And I forgot to mention that when I went to dinner, the place was really good. I went to this place called Calma Tavern. It's like in some back alley off of one of the squares here. I'm sure if you Google it and in Coimbra, you'll find it. All this to say is that I know speaking to the actual waitress, and come to find out, she and her husband is the owner of the place, and they're both from the States. She's originally from Mississippi, so I spent her time with her husband in Portland. He's an amazing chef, and I can't say enough. I mean, the fish was delicious, nicely crispy. I'll put the videos of it here, but my God, it was really good. And of all this walking I've been doing, I probably put in like 15,000 steps a day, and it wasn't just flat terrain, it was uphill. I was quite hungry, and I kind of ordered a bit more than I should have, but you know, what do we say in the South? Like your eyes are bigger than your stomach. So anyway, check out this place, Calma Tavern, if you're in Coimbra, and you won't be disappointed. This place says Department of Architecture, and I mean, it's open, so, but this actually reminds me of the monastery in Alcobaça. Similar design. Of course, this one isn't as nearly upkept, but it looks really, really interesting. It's sad that it's not upkept, but maybe they'll get to it and repair it at some point. But it is quite cool. See the ceilings. And this is where I came in. They have these old painted tiles. Stairwell, and this is the entrance right here, but you have the painted tiles here, and then on this side, it's amazing work. All right, let's keep it pushing. It's a little windy up here, but I found one of the best spots in all of the University of Coimbra. You guys check out behind me. So all down below here, you have a view of the other part of the city, and it's like all downhill. You can see the elevation differences between how high the university sits up versus how low the rest of the city is, and how the cavern, the different layers of housing, and it's quite impressive. I actually walked down here around to the other corner, and you guys can see the expansive views all the way to the mountains.
As you can see all the mountains all the way back on that end. It's really cool.
So my final day, roughly my final 2 hours in Coimbra, I stopped by this restaurant called Italiano. It was not too far from the University of Coimbra, and it was amazing. It had like spaghetti with the bolognese sauce. The sauce was made of like beef and pork. It was amazing. So I highly recommend this place. What are my final thoughts on Coimbra? In short, it is a fantastic city. I'm always impartial to like university towns, and it's just a magical place. I want to go back and explore. There's some places that I didn't get to see on campus, like the Baroque Library, and also I didn't go through the palace because the day I went to get the tickets, they had already shut down the final tours for that day, and I didn't get a chance to go back. But what I will say is that you have to go check out Coimbra. I can't say enough about it. There was another part of town that I didn't even get to see, which I'm excited to go back and check out. They have like a stadium, they have malls and etc. And I just want to go back and explore, do some activities around the city, the outskirts. It's just a fantastic place to be. It's probably in my top 3 cities of Portugal so far. So there you have it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you have any recommendations for next time I go out to Coimbra, please leave it down in the comment section below as well. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.